I just found out that my copy of this game is a bootleg, my friends. As it turns out, it's a Symphony of the night. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Pleasure to have you here. I hope your weekend has been great. Welcome to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Loyal to Soil, first in chat. Congratulations and thanks for being here. Lucent Jelly, great to see you. Pookie Stan, happy to have you here as well, my friend. What timing just randomly came online to see what's what on here. Definitely interested in watching you try to find more secret meats. I love it. I love it. Secret meats. So one of my emotes that I have. So I have the secret meat icon that Lucent Jelly made for me, but she also sent me a different version as a draft, and I've got that in one of the emote slots so that I can spam it. And I love being in a chat when someone's streaming a Castlevania game, and every time they find a meat, I love spamming my meat emote. Oh, it's such a joy. All right, let's go ahead and hit start so we can get some audio. Oh, it would also help if I unmuted the game. There we go. Bring it up just a hair. I always worry about drowning myself out. Meat moat, exactly. Meaty meat. Alright, and I need to get the power plugged into my PSP so it doesn't randomly die. While we're adventuring, that would be terrible. Alright, and we're gonna get rolling here very soon. How's everyone's night going? My day is going very well. Loyal. I actually just woke up from a nap. A late evening nap. Had a big bowl of spicy ramen, and I'm ready to roll now. Did you beat that Nintendo 64 game? Shadowgate. Yes, something of something for something. Yeah, the Shadowgate 64, Trials of the Four Towers. I did not beat it. I wandered around for like 2 hours, completely lost. Still have no idea what to do. We'll play it again. I'm actually thinking about. I've got it on the schedule, sort of tentatively for tomorrow. I'm still working on the schedule. I've got the next 3 days up in the Discord already. So I'm just planning Symphony tonight. We may, depending on how this goes, stop in like the last hour and do something else briefly, but I'm really kind of leaning toward a one-game night tonight. Tomorrow I'm thinking about Shadowgate and Monster House, and on Tuesday playing some more Journey to Silius and Mission Impossible. Which is not, those are both viewers' choice games, and I am not guaranteeing at all that I will continue any game after the viewer's choice night. It just happens that both of those games were good or interesting, and so I'm gonna play them some more. But I'm not establishing a pattern here. If you get lucky enough, if you nominate a game and you get lucky enough that it wins, it's only guaranteed to be played that first night. Night Shift, welcome to the stream. I'm good, trying to learn what's the best equipment for streaming. I probably wouldn't be the greatest person to ask. My equipment is is all super cheap. I've got a cheap hand-me-down laptop, and I've got a couple capture USB dongles. Basically what I did was buy the second cheapest thing I saw on Amazon. And yeah. That's why my streams barely function. But it adds drama to the proceedings, because you never know what's going to go wrong around here. You've never beat it and you want to see it beat. Yeah, I definitely want to beat Shadowgate. The thing is, I may have to resort to a walkthrough. I hate to do that, but right now, unless, I don't know, maybe I'll put a poll up. Maybe next time I play it, I'll put a poll in the chat and let you guys decide if we cheat or if we suffer through it. Because right now, the only thing that I can think to do is to try and brute force progress. The only thing I can think to do is to go to every NPC in the game and one by one try every item on them until something happens. And I mean, if you guys want to sit through 2 or 3 hours of me doing that, then I don't really have a problem with it. In fact, it's kind of the way I prefer to play games, but I really don't want to be so cruel as to put you guys through that. Going to YouTube isn't cheating? I don't know. Anytime I get outside help, I feel a little bad. Loyal. And I'm not saying that I've never used walkthroughs or something like that. I've definitely looked stuff up and used walkthroughs and stuff. But I find myself feeling less and less good about my accomplishment every time I do it. So and there have been times on streams where I've said the no back seating is suspended. Someone please tell me what to do. But we try. I try to keep those. I try to keep those times extremely rare. It looks good to me. Thank you. I mean, I don't think my stream looks terrible. It's just, there are definitely streamers with a lot better grip on the software and a lot better technology and a lot more production value. My streams are very raw. they're very unformed. I never beat the NES one, and it's cryptic as fudge, so I never beat that either, which sucks. I want to play the remake on PS4/PC, but it's pretty expensive and never goes on sale. Yeah, I need to look at that remake. I mean, I don't think I don't really have a means to play it, so I don't expect I'll play it on stream or anything, but I do want to take a look at it just out of curiosity. It's just hard to look yourself in the mirror when you look up a walkthrough. Kinda is. If I look at a walkthrough to beat a game, I kinda want to put an asterisk by the win. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I discovered last time, so I seemed to be coming very close to 100% in the game. And, yeah, look at that. 0.4% away from completing the game. So I was feeling really good about our progress. And now I have discovered to my shock and horror that there is a second castle I have to, I get to explore. and it's apparently entirely upside down. How can you handle a whole game where it's all upside down? Alright, it's been a while since I picked this up, so I'm going to be pretty rusty here. Just trying to waste a potion, it looks like. That's exactly what I did. Mystic Pendant, Ankh of Life, Crystal Cloak. Holy glasses. Sees beyond magical curses. I think I don't need to wear the holy glasses anymore. I think they're just for figuring out why Richter is being so abnormal. Looks like we want to put the bandana back on. How do I... X? X, okay. And... I think the Morning Star is my favorite secondary weapon. It's pretty weak, I think, but that's okay. I like it. I like the Morning Star because it moves in a useful trajectory when you swing it. I have a strong feeling we're going to be using this bat move all the time. Oh no. Can I pass through? Okay, I can pass through the ground. I didn't know if I'd be able to do that since you have to, like, kind of duck and jump to move through there. I didn't know that because I figured I couldn't do that upside down. Starlight Nomad. Welcome in, Nomad. Happy to have you here. I think my camera might be... There we are. We can get Isaac in the frame a little better now. I know that I'm eclipsing him with my giant head, but I did my best. Are you winning, Mr. Frowns? I sure am trying. I sure am trying. It's not about whether we win, though. It's about the secrets we discover along the way. The skeleton has a name. Of course he has a name. Oh, I'm cursed. Oh, what a horrible night to have a curse. I don't remember this tombstone enemy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to the tombstone, but fortunately... Oh, no, there's another one. And the holy water is terrible in Symphony of the Night. I don't find the holy water to be very useful in Castlevania Bloodlines either. But I would take the Bloodlines holy water over the Symphony of the Night holy water every time. I think it's a good move to go through this red door first. I don't know. So it's the same castle. You know, I assume because it's been the same castle this whole time so far. but the enemies are different, so I don't know. The area on the left was full of very difficult enemies. I think the area on the right was full of easier enemies in this direction. You know, originally left, but now right. Anyway, I think this area over here had weaker enemies, so I think it's probably better to come over here first. At least in the right side up castle. It could be stronger enemies over here now, but... Is that a pumpkin? It's a pumpkin with tentacles. Magic missile. Looks like there's something down there. Yeah. This music is very serene. I kind of like it. Oh. Oh no, you can't go all the way up the tower. It's filled in. That's weird. Alright, let's check the area on the right. No. Let's check the area on the left. Hey! That was a good move. This tower must be a neutral zone. Boss time, huh? Ooh. Oh, Medusa. Oh man, Medusa was giving me so much trouble in Haunted Castle the other night. I'm scared of all Medusas now. Yeah, let's resort to spamming holy water since I just talked about how terrible it was. Oh, this Medusa's easy. Spam. I actually like spam from time to time. I couldn't eat it like for 2 meals in a row, but you know, like once or twice a year, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a can of spam and fry that up. You know what? I better get back to that save room. I don't remember this painting from the right side up version of the castle. What? How do I keep doing that? I don't understand with that. I just level up twice in a row? These panthers are pretty difficult to deal with. They take away a really big chunk of health. Talwar. It is an improvement, but again, I don't want to lose the useful trajectory of the Morning Star, so that sword will just remain in our pocket collecting dust. I don't want that. Always use another bag of money. I'm gonna get rid of my wallet and start carrying all of my money around in a sack with a $sign on it. Seems like a good idea. Ooh, the book. Yeah, let's take the book. No! I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm not dying. I'm dead. Someone has dusty pockets, I see. Welcome to the stream, Mazin. Happy to have you here. I'm gonna sleep soonish, just checking by quickly. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in. And yeah, I know it's a terrible time for you. For anyone who missed out on this, if you're a fan of Castlevania 1, you should head over to Mazin's channel if you have time and watch the VOD of the Castlevania 1 stream that he did recently, because he went through the game sort of sharing his thoughts and impressions on like the storytelling in the game, and like he had some really interesting observations. And it's not as long as the VOD might look. So if you feel like you don't have a lot of time, you probably do, because he did 2 loops, and so it's really the first half is what's filled with most of the. I mean, watch the whole thing if you have time, but the first half of it is like the like analysis part, and he had some really cool things to say. How did you like it? I loved it, Mazin. I thought you did wonderful. I'd never thought of some of that stuff before. I'd never thought of most of that stuff before. Can I just cheese the Panthers? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mindlessly playing games is the best. I'm just focused on other things. Welcome to the stream, Hisu. Pleasure to have you here, but please observe the no back seating tag. I prefer not to be given suggestions and advice. I'm okay with doing things wrong or poorly. Oh no. No, I don't like that weapon. Focused on forgetting what you just saw, I guess. I have a lot of speedrun techniques that I need to spend my time forgetting. The shield rod may, in fact, be a lot more useful than what I'm doing, but I really don't want to go into the menu to switch to it. Because I like having my morning star. Whoa. Why don't you tell me when you're going to do that, little demon friend? I almost got all the seeds that time. Life max up. Beautiful. Morningstar is just such a brutal weapon. It's a good weapon, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think I would really hate to get hit by one of those. That would definitely put a damper on my evening. Oh no. What are these? Sniper of Goth. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Oh, please don't use that magic again. Run, Alucard. Alright. Oh, hang on. I don't need to fly through here. I've got Spike Breaker. Nice. Hisu, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you kindly, my friend. There's a wall right here. Symphony of the Night looks like it takes forever when you're still playing it after I don't know how many weeks. Well, I mean, I don't play it every day, Madsen, and I didn't play it at all last week, so... we've been playing it for, there you go, 8.5 hours. There was a room over here before. Flying zombie. He's not doing a lot of flying. Oh, no. Look at that. You cut them in half and their legs keep going. I love it. Their legs are stronger than their torso. Oh no, I don't want that. So one amazing thing about Castlevania Bloodlines that I never realized is there are two different types of candles that you find on the wall. There are double candlesticks and there are single candlesticks. And the single candlesticks always have a sub-weapon, and the double candlesticks could have any other item. So, if you got a sub-weapon that you like, and you don't want to accidentally switch to a different sub-weapon, you just ignore the single candles. It's wonderful. It's so great. Because one of my biggest frustrations is having to do the sub-weapon juggle dance whenever I switch my sub-weapon to something I hate. Oh, that's why it's called a flying zombie. It's stronger after it separates. Interesting. I wonder if when it separates like that, I wonder if its legs get weak. Like if you destroy the torso before it separates, the legs are strong. But if the torso breaks off, the torso is strong and the legs are weak. I think that might be the way it happens. Whoa. Oh, thanks for stopping in, robot. That's way less than I expected. But I guess doing 100% would be at least double the time, and you're not even done yet, it seems. Oh no, I'm not anywhere near done yet. I'm halfway through the game. It would appear. I'm doing everything's upside down now, and I didn't even do everything right side up. There are still parts of the castle I never went to. So if I want to 100% it, I'm gonna have to do some serious backtracking. And we'll see. I don't really feel a pressing need to 100% this game. Right now I'm thinking I could be happy with anywhere between like 90 and with anywhere around like 90 to 100%. 90, 95, that would probably be okay. But we'll see. My feelings might change as I play more. Aquamarine. Bloodlines, I can't even remember everything of that game. I don't know, it's been on my mind a lot. Mostly because Bel-Air Jeff had been playing it, and then and now he's he's gotten to where he's uploading his VODs of it on YouTube, so I'm seeing them in my feed, so it keeps that game on my mind. So what's the story so far? Why is everything upside down? Okay, so we were looking for Dracula, but we found Richter. And Richter was evil and being mind-controlled by an orb. And we defeated the orb, and Richter returned to normal. And then a second upside-down castle fell from the sky. And so now we're in the upside down castle, and basically we're looking for Dracula. I think. I still didn't explore a lot of that big room out there. Oh, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I don't know. I think there could be a boss in there. I'm scared. I'm not gonna go in there. Not until I find a save room. What a weird story. I know you said you explicitly speedrun games and never have time to listen to story, but maybe there was an unskippable cutscene you still saw. You go right ahead, Loyal. Enjoy yourself. Oh no! Speaking of blazing. Sonata number 8, welcome in. Happy to have you here. We're already in the Upside Down. Yeah, I've been Upside Down for a little while now. At the end of the last time I played this, I discovered the Upside Down Castle. Oh man, I forgot. This was a huge pepper. The chunks are so intimidating. Serrano pepper. My usual. Oh, oh no. I'm on fire. Woo. Oh, I still have a seed stuck in my tooth. This pepper has lit up my tongue. No. My goodness. My tongue feels like when you need to sterilize a cut and you put some alcohol on it. My whole tongue feels it's burning like that. It's such a sharp pain. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. The seed placement is unfortunate. It's not good. It's not good. It's dying down a little now. Oh man. Do you grow them? I don't grow my own peppers yet. Next spring. Next spring I should have some land by then. I'm gonna devote some space to growing my own peppers. I'm planning on trying out some growing some Thai chilies. Is it dying down or just going numb? Either way is fine. Godspeed, Pepper Warrior. The music alongside this chewing is just chef's kiss. I feel bad, but the peppers are healthy. Don't feel bad. I enjoy spicy peppers. That's enjoy with an asterisk next to it. Become one with the fire. I like it. Candlestick. That's a good emote, Mazin. I grew jalapenos. They ended up tiny and really hot. Nice. Your stream is really lagging sporadically. Yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what I can do about that. It's probably my my internet service provider throttling my data. No issues for you guys? Okay for you? I don't recommend growing in containers. No? It stunts the peppers a lot. Good to know. I was kind of thinking that maybe I would build a box in the backyard and fill it with soil and grow peppers in. I don't know. My parents did that when I was a kid. They built a box in the backyard and grew a strawberry patch. My parents grew strawberries. Alucard mail. Resists fire, lightning, and ice. Nice. I guess we left it here last time we were visiting the old man. Alucard still bringing his laundry home to do it at his parents' house. A raised bed would be good. Depends on the size of your containers. It's true. Yeah, I was assuming like just small containers. Both of my neighbors on either side of my house, both of them have like these tremendous gardens. I know whenever they're in the whenever they're in their garden, they look over to my empty backyard and just shake their heads. I think they get pretty deep roots. I'm in, that's Minnesota. Now, so I can't grow anything. Used to have an awesome collection of carnivorous plants. When I was young, I wanted a carnivorous plant. I did like a school report on Venus flytraps and got obsessed with them for a while. Oh no, oh no. Is this mummy projecting like a wall of sand, or is this like a stink cloud? I can't really tell. Actually, based on the position of some of the clouds, I think I got my answer. Never flying far enough away. Nice. Level up. Do we get a container? No container. Robbed. Alright, let's, oh! I take it back. Not robbed. We got a container. Oh, no, we didn't. What? It's a bone? Rib of Vlad. We found Dracula's rib? Is this a sequel to Simon's Quest? Oh, I guess that's a relic? Rib of Vlad. 1 of 5 treasures. Heart of Vlad. Oh, I didn't remember finding the Heart of Vlad. Okay. Interesting. So what are we going to find? Tooth, ring, and nail, I think are the other pieces. In Simon's Quest? Interesting. Alright. I guess I'll look around this room a little more. Those plants do great in warm, humid places. Yeah, I've lived in warm, humid places in the past. Fortunately, I don't any longer. But that crushes my carnivorous plant ambitions. I was in Memphis and I can keep them outside year round. I think sand would have a hard time poisoning you. I don't remember this boss at all. I've played this game a billion times. It's a big game. I would imagine it'd be easy to forget some of the details, even if you have played it a whole lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to have to remember. You process Dracula's rib. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Is this a first playthrough? Yes. Yeah, I've never played this before. I don't think I knew about the upside down castle either. If I did know at one time, I forgot before it happened. So I'm pretty ignorant about this game. I knew you played as Alucard, and I knew it had an opening with Richter, and you know, I knew what type of game it is, like a Metroidvania, and I've played Circle of the Moon and Order of Ecclesia, so you know, I kind of knew some stuff about what the game was going to be like, but I'm fairly ignorant. And that's good, because I like discovering things on my own and doing things the hard way, and then later finding out there was an easier way to do it after I've been wrong for like 10 hours. That's always a good time. And I'm not being sarcastic. I really do enjoy those kind of moments. Anonymous, hey. Thank you for the gift subs, Anonymous. 2 of them, wow. Thank you for your generosity. 3 of them, oh my goodness. I have a very generous secret benefactor. Thank you so much. And Sonata number 8, Loyal to Soil, and Mazin. Take a key for coming in, my friends. Sub-City. Mile Hyrule, welcome to the stream. I like that our health is 333. Such a nice, like, not only is it 3 digits, but each of the digits is 3. There's something nice about that. Okay, so I think we want to go down. I don't know who it was, but whoever it was, thank you again. Whoa. Ghost Dancer. Level up, nice. Oh no, the level up ruined my beautiful HP number. I mean, I'm happy to have more HP, but like... I just commented about the nice round number, and I didn't get to enjoy it for very long. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I was going to take damage anyway. Probably you could use the spike breaker, but I don't see anything down there that would benefit from, I don't see anything below the spikes, so I'm not going to bother. you know, changing my armor. Anytime I can avoid going into the menu is a good time. No longer 333, I know. Ooh, what is this? Mana Prism. Oh yeah, that refills our magic. Luck Potion. Tablet. When you comment about 333 HP, the game gave you level up -1 experience points. Next room looks a little scary. Malachi. Oh no, Malachi. There we go. Out of my way, Ghost Dancer. For just a moment, I thought maybe Malachi was incapable of turning around. He's immune to the book. There's more of him. No. Retreat. I made a bad decision going that way. Let's go this way. In fact, let's use a potion. I'm probably going to immediately find a save room. We'll just use one for now. I'll keep the other one handy though, in case there's another Malachi over here. Oh no, it's a teleporter. That's horrible. So I don't use the teleporters because they have a very high probability of crashing my game. So I use them. I only use a teleporter if it's right next to a save room. Oh no. I don't know what to say other than spamming some carnivorous plants to express my happiness. Excellent. That's a good piranha plant emote. I don't know that I've seen that before, since you cannot grow them. I miss them a lot, even a pitcher plant. That smelled like pee. Oh no. Oh no. Gross. Alright, I better put on the spike breaker. So I'm out of potions. I'm wondering if I should use my library card. Maybe not. Maybe I should just see if there's a different direction I can travel in for a while. I could go back to the tower. I can go up. I can't go to the right. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll head right and try and go further up that tower on the far right, because Malachi is a real problem. That guy, he is no joke. I'm looking forward to coming back to visit him later in the game when I've got a sword with like twice the number power. We'll dish out some revenge. Oh no. Go away, zombie pants. Quick thinking with the spike breaker. Yeah, I mean, I talked about it on the first pass to the room, but I purposely didn't put it on because I didn't want to waste the I don't know, I didn't want to spend a lot of time in the menu, and then but then I desperately needed it, so. You seem to be a professional forgetter. I even had the Frownie play out emote before my CVA ones. What can I say, Mazin? My memory is kind of like a dry erase board. The data can very easily disappear. I kept in a windowsill at first and yelled at the poor dog. Oh. You thought she was responsible for the smell. Well, I mean... The last time I thought my dog peed on the floor, that would be a relief. The last time I thought my dog peed on the floor, it turned out to be floodwaters rising up through the floorboards. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here alive, my friends. We might be getting to enjoy the game over screen very soon here. Oh no. I really wish a level up came with a health refill. No. Okay. I thought it was a dead end. I think there's a save room on the other side, though, right? No, it's not a save room. Let go of me, everybody. No, not like this. Okay, I don't actually need that. Don't have any food. I've got a Frankfurter. Got a life apple. Oh, I can't use that. Toadstool. I want to eat my leather shield. I think it's over. I might make it out of this room, but I don't think I'm gonna make it anywhere safe. That save room is so far away. It might as well be in another universe. Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to risk crashing the game. We're going to have to restart either way, so... I'm going to risk crashing the game and use this library card. Laundry's done. How come everything flipped upside down? It's been that way for a while. I'm not exactly sure why. I just know it. Just know it is.
I'm interested in this.
Like you. Like you. Like you. Farewell for now.
Okay, the game didn't crash. We got out of that terrible situation. We've got a potion to use. Music's really loud in this room. Why does your game crash? I'm not sure. I guess it's some problem with the I guess it's some problem with the PSP's like emulation of the PlayStation 1 or something. Like the like virtual console games or whatever. Played this on PS1, PS3, 360, and Vita. Never had any crashing issues. Yeah, I don't know. It happened to me. It happened to me twice, so now I'm scared. But yeah, I'm playing the PS1 version. I bought it for the PSP a long time ago, and I'm finally playing it. That's the only way I have the game. That's not true. I have 2 copies of it because I have the Dracula X Chronicles disc for the PSP as well, and that has it on there too. But I think the voice work is re-recorded. And really, it's only this this yellow room on the far right-hand side. When I teleport to that room, that's the only time I've experienced the crash. But it happened twice in a row, both times that I teleported to over there. So the other teleporter rooms, so far as I know, could be perfectly fine. But that one on the top right over there, the one that's really close to me, that one is problematic. And it made me scared of all of them. They changed the script in that one. Yeah, it's blasphemous. Imagine having the "what is a man" speech making sense. Exactly. Oh, I think I might have missed a. Your mother brain can even delete the densest of memories. Okay, I might be drunk from tiredness. I just had a Facebook memory pop up. This is anonymous enough. I have a confession. Oh no. What kind of story are we about to hear? A year ago today, a guy from a magazine emailed me asking me for an interview about my time as a loss prevention officer, specifically in regards to Black Friday. I've never been a loss prevention officer. But I did the interview anyway and made up some awesome stuff. I mean, hey, it sounds like it's the interviewer's fault. They made the mistake. You just didn't want to let them down. What a lad. Alright, you know what? We just saved. I don't want to go through this area out here on the left, so you know what? We will try using the teleporter room. Our progress was just saved, so we don't lose a whole lot if things go wrong. And again, it's only ever crashed coming to this teleporter. Going away from it might be perfectly fine. My kind of dude. I'm a former internet troll, and this was way too good an opportunity to pass up. Reminds me of a friend in college. Who would purposely wear red shirts to Target so he could give wrong answers to people when they asked him questions. We've got a lot of pranksters here. From what year is this game? 97. Thank you for the answer, Bullet Sponge, and welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you here. You read that this was quite close to Castlevania 64 regarding release date. Only 2-ish years apart. Should I say it, Mazin? Should I make everyone in chat hate me? I think I like Castlevania 64 more than this game. I love that opinion. You got my vote, man. I could never hate you. Oh, thank you, Sonata. You're too kind. Wait, I didn't know you were gonna say that. I love Castlevania 64. It's such a magical game for me. I've loved it for a long time, and I only recently even beat the game. I loved it without even finishing it. Until recently. I still have more work to do in it, though. There's a whole other character I have to play as. There's a hard mode I gotta do. Uh-oh. Oh. No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, it is. Thinking about what to do. So, based on the right side up castle, I think our goal is eventually to get to the center of the upside down castle, but I imagine we can only do that after filling in all of the other area around it. I like that this game has so much to explore. I don't know how I feel about the whole upside down castle thing. Like, I'm feeling pretty lukewarm on it. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, it gives you a lot more to explore. It's definitely, like, has, like, some good shock value to it. I won't really call it lazy, because they did fill the castle with, you know, tons of stuff. So I don't think... I got the ring. So I don't think that they were trying to be lazy with it, necessarily. Which I think is, like, what it might seem like. But... I'm kind of not crazy about having to see everything upside down for such a long stretch of time. Yeah, it's not the same castle upside... I mean, it is the same castle upside down, but it's also kind of not, because there's so many different things about it. I'll go back and save. They had to design the original castle to still work flipped. That's true. They kind of did. They kind of did. In some ways they didn't, because they give you the ability to fly. So, I mean, there are some areas where I think, you know, it only works upside down because you have the bat. Without the ability to fly, not all these rooms would work. You know, like this room here. You've got to be able to fly to get to the top. So they kind of did that. I didn't go in here. I'm wondering if this is a teleport room. I think it is. Yeah. I love the Upside Down Castle because I wasn't ready for the game to be over yet. Yeah, but I mean yeah, I like that there's more to explore. This might be a mild spoiler for Order of Ecclesia, but I like the progression in that game. It's actually kind of similar to this in a way. There's not an upside down castle, but like the game is like, instead of being one big castle, it's made up of lots of little areas. But then when you get to the end of the game, there's also a huge castle, so it's kind of the same feeling when you get to the castle. You at first you feel like, all right, I'm finally at the castle. I'm near the end of the game, and then it turns out the castle's pretty huge. So it's kind of a similar feeling to what you get when you're like, oh no, there's another castle. And that was some work, yeah. CV64 got some shock for you, when literally the 4th ever enemy in the game is already a giant mini-boss fight. The giant skeleton, I love the second time you fight him, and he's got all these other skeletons riding around on motorcycles. I love the skeletons on motorcycles. I think that's just one of the raddest things ever. And I've actually heard people complain about that. And I'm like, how can you not like skeletons riding motorcycles? It's awesome. Moonrod. Rod with lunar markings. Huh, it's kind of similar to the Morning Star, so let's use the Moonrod for a while. Let's see what happens. Motorcycles with machine guns in almost middle age. Castlevania 64, I think, takes place in the 1800s, right? Thought it was one of the newer ones. I feel so Castlevania. This is exactly their humor. Sparrow, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, my friend, and thank you for the pistachios. We'll enjoy those in just a moment. Oh, yuck. Really? Let me just find somewhere safe to be. This feels pretty safe over here. Can I break open the wall? No, there's nothing down here. This corner looks like the perfect place to hide a treasure of some kind. My stream is getting worse on your end. I'm sorry for you, Mazen. There's nothing I can do about it. Thank you for enduring the frustration. Regarding the question about your SNES being RGB modded, I remember you saying you were using a different kind of output to make the picture a bit more clear. Oh, I think you're Sparrow. I think what you're thinking of is my Genesis, and I didn't mod my Genesis, but I got an AV cable for composite out instead of RF. My Genesis picture quality is better now. But I didn't mod the console, I just bought a new wire. I might be forced to leave at this point. I gotta sleep anyway since I have to be fit for my own stream. I can't interact the proper way anymore. Well, it's been great to have you here, Mazen. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I appreciate you sticking with them for a while. And yeah, if you need some sleep, get some sleep. You need to be well rested for your stream. Especially if you're going for more world records. I'm surprised the Genesis had component out like that. Yeah, I was too. And it's just, it plugs into the same port. So, I don't know. I don't even know what made me think about it. I just kind of looked it up on a whim, and was just lucky to find that it was an actual thing. But my Genesis streams were like almost unwatchable. The footage was so bad because of the RF signal. I felt bad for everyone who had to put up with it. Now I've actually can get some Genesis footage that I can be somewhat proud of. It's actually it's one yellow video plug, and then two stereo plugs. You know, red and white for stereo. They actually had two versions of it. They had one that was a single video and just a single audio, which would be fine for me, because my television only does mono sound. Anyway, so the stereo audio, I plug it into a Y connector, and before it goes into the TV, but I went ahead and got the one with stereo sound just to future proof in case I ever get a different CRT that has 2 audio inputs. I'm tired, but if I go to sleep, that means waking up and back to work. Oh no. Oh man. That's the worst. That's the worst, because I really enjoy a good sleep, and then when there's something like that to ruin it, like, you know, on the other side, there's something you got to do that you're not looking forward to. Oh, I hate having my sleep ruined like that. This room was a nightmare in the right side up castle, and it is at least as bad in the upside down one. This is horrible. This is a horrible room. Why is this room so bad? I can't even swing my weapon. My weapon is useless. Like, I'm just mashing the button, and it will not swing my weapon. Oh, please get me out of here. This room is terrible. Ugh, there's more of it. Disgusting. There's no door at the top of the room, so it's got to be down here, right? Oh, I don't want to come back through here. Worst part of the castle. Would not recommend. A 0 out of 10. F minus. I'll go for a new world record in my stream indeed, but you'll find out anyway sooner or later. Going for 102 again since I had to redo it. After that, maybe another day I'll do the ultimate percent, which is not far different in the route. Yeah, I'm gonna check out one of your ultimate percent runs. I'm looking forward to that. And just in case, that's in Castlevania: The Adventure. That's what Mazin plays. What he speed runs for anyone who might not know. You can get a picture from the Wii and GameCube using component out. Hang on. Oop, I missed something. Does your telly have that component input? Or SCART or something? No, my CRT only has the regular the RCA sort of standard composite plugs, and it's only one video plug in, one audio plug in, one video out, one audio out, and then there's RF, and I think it's RF in only. I don't think there's an RF output. My little LED TV. So I have two televisions in my room here. I've got a I've got a tiny CRT and a tiny LED television. The LED one has component and HDMI. So I could do either. But even though it does, so like, hang on, let me get through this room. Right now on the PSP, I'm playing with component out, but I'm converting it to HDMI because that's what my capture device accepts. So like I've got a component out coming from my PSP into an HDMI converter into an HDMI splitter so that I can send the image to my TV and my capture device. And yeah, so the GameCube is capable of a different video out, but I like to play the GameCube on my CRT, so I only play with the component video. I don't use the other video out on the GameCube, and the same for the Wii. Kind of. The Wii, I only use the component cables as well. Or, sorry, the composite cables. Composite. That's what I meant to be saying. I use composite for the GameCube and for the Wii. But if I'm going to play a Wii game, I'm probably going to play it on the Wii U anyway. And so it'll be HDMI from the Wii U. My Wii actually doesn't get very much use at all because the GameCube and the Wii U combined make it kind of obsolete. My Wii also has some my Wii has some emulators on it, so if I was ever going to do anything like emulated, I would probably do it through the Wii, but I don't really like to play games that way, so it's not really a priority for me. But if there was something I really wanted to do that I could only do through emulation, like a game randomizer or something, then I would probably try to do it on the Wii. I don't have to adult tomorrow, and my goal is as little sleep as possible. Does it introduce latency that way? Not that I really notice. No, the game feels really responsive on my television. On my in my capture footage, there's lag, but there's always lag in the capture. Like if I were watching on my laptop instead of the television, like that's why I do the splitter, because in theory I could just play on the laptop screen, but there's way too much lag for that. And I'm really sensitive to that when the timing is off. I'm gonna get some sleep. All right, Sonata, sleep well. It's been great having you here. Thanks for keeping us company for as long as you could. But sleep well and become well rested, my friend. I remember spending a bit of extra coin on a component cable for my Wii. Although the picture is better, it still left a lot to be desired. Yeah, I have the component cables for the Wii myself, but I just don't use them. I have used them in the past. Like there have been times where I've only had a an LCD or an LED television, and so I mean if I'm playing on a modern TV anyway, I might as well use the best cables. But um, since I have the CRT, then I prefer to play the Wii on it. So you can tell, like, I'm not, as I say, like, I'm not a huge videophile for the most part. Like, the games, like, I have a very low, I'm not very demanding of how my games look. Like, you know, standard resolution's fine. It's how all my childhood games looked anyway, so I'm perfectly happy with it. Love to see for myself what sRGB to SCART looks like on a CRT. Apparently, it's the holy grail for picture quality in older consoles, and they require significant modding to achieve. I do fully appreciate that you like playing on the original hardware too. For the NES, I can see the picture quality looks like it really suffers because it's probably RF or just a composite from '85. It adds to the charm. Yeah, so I actually have two NES consoles, but one of them broke. So I had been going back and forth and using that. One of them has a composite out, and one of them has is RF only. And the one that's RF only broke, so I can't use that one anymore. So I'm on a, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It does nothing when I turn the game on. And like I've tried cleaning out the ports, and you know I opened up the shell and looked inside to see if like anything was like obviously like, you know, I don't know, burned or something like that, but I don't know enough about electronics to figure it out. So it just sits on my shelf for now. It's a bummer too, because before it broke, it was a lot more reliable. It had worse video because it was RF, but it worked more reliably until it didn't work at all. I'm on the lookout for an NES because I have some very interesting plans for it. Cool. Also a Master System. I'm fascinated by the mods that are out there. Mods are interesting to me. I don't feel like I'm capable enough to pull off any mods myself. I think it's cool to see, like, what can be done, and, like, I kind of like it when people, like, build retro consoles into, like, different, like, shells and stuff like that. And I really like the looking at the stuff when people take a console and make it portable. I think those are really cool projects. You know, it's kind of a bummer in a way that destroys, you know, some of this stuff. But I mean, what you gonna do? Even if I had the modding ability, I'd probably just keep most of my stuff standard. Just because that's just the way I'm used to it. But it is cool. It is cool to see what can be done. The bone clinking is spooping me out. Then it's doing its job. It's working as intended. There's one place of hardware for the NES that seems to be unobtainium at the moment. It's a complete assembly for the cartridge input with a modern 72-pin connector. I believe it's so useful because many people are suffering the same thing you are the NES, where you get comfortable in a game and then bizarre corruption kicks in. Wait a minute, Sparrow. Game glitches and crashes are supposed to be suffering? Oh, yuck. I'm wasting my potions. I've wasted so many potions. That Lion Knight is kind of cool. These shmoos are not very cool, though. Zombie on a stick. My goodness, this is a rough neighborhood. I really dislike the shmoo. At the moment, I can't find an NES under 150. I mean, that sounds about right. 110 US, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's about what I've seen them going for. Oh no, not this guy. Oh no, not the Tin Man. I know this guy from Order of Ecclesia. He's really wimpy here, it looks like. He's a nightmare in that game. Yeah, he's not so bad. He must have really been hitting the gym between this game and that one. Why the dead end? There's really nothing over here? What a waste. I don't approve of this at all. Is your NES the front-loading version or the top-loading version? The one I use, the one that still works is the front-loading version. The one that is broken was a top-loader. That's why it was more reliable. But it has worse video because the top loaders only have RF out. That was a mod I was considering to get my top loader modded for composite video, but then it broke, so it doesn't really matter now until I can get it repaired. Greg's Retro Channel, welcome in. Hope your weekend has treated you well, Greg. Apparently the Mattel version is just where the NES was distributed. Europe and Australia. Apparently. Do you like the Silent Hill games? Mile High Roll, I have never played a Silent Hill game. I think I might have played a little bit of the first one. But my opinion of the Silent Hill series remains unformed. I think I have 2 of them in my collection. I think I have 1 and 2. I've heard that Silent Hill 2 is supposed to be amazing. Should add them to the Halloween Day list. Perhaps. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, we're definitely gonna be going really heavy on the spooky games this week and next week. I want to finish up Monster House. I want to play Spirits and Spells, and it might be nice to do an actual like. Might be nice to do an actual horror game for grown-ups for a change too. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe a Silent Hill or a Resident Evil. I'm not sure yet. Some places, sometimes there are like these cracks in the floor, and it looks like I should be able to open the floor somehow, but... What is that? I didn't know I had a kick move. What? When did I get this ability? Does that actually hurt the enemies? I think it just hurts me. I can't do it now. Huh. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try it on this guy. I can't tell. Looked like we both got hurt. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. What? Stop with the transformation. I have a complete inability to control my character. "24-hour Halloween Day stream." Oh man, can you imagine? I don't think I could pull that off. That's definitely a better idea than the 24-hour bingo stream that someone was trying to talk me into doing. Are you playing any more Castlevania games? I'm always going to be playing Castlevania games. Am I going to play any more like this October? I'm not really sure. I need to, like, I want to replay Castlevania 3. I actually want to replay it a lot to get kind of good at it. Because I've only ever played through the whole game once, and like, you know, I've got 3 other endings to collect. I never found Alucard the first time I played it, so I've got to play through and look for him. I have a lot of unfinished business with Castlevania 3, so at some point that one's gonna start showing up on the stream like pretty regularly. Bloodlines, I want to play through and beat on hard mode. I also want to be able to beat that without using passwords. I need to do Simon's Quest someday. I need to do Castlevania Legends. They're the 2 on the PlayStation 2 I need to do. I guess I need to play Legacy of Darkness. I still have unfinished business with Castlevania 64. There's tons of Castlevania in my future. I got Rondo of Blood and a remake to do. I got Dracula X to do someday. Yeah, I'm drowning in unfinished Castlevania business. But it's all gonna happen slowly. You vote for Silent Hill. I think either the GBA games or the DS Castlevania. You were thinking of those. So, yeah, I mean, the GBA ones. DS I can't stream. Maybe someday I'll get a DS I can stream from, but for now, those are completely off the table because I can't actually stream them. The GBA ones, they'd be fun to do. And yeah, I definitely want to get through them. They're not as big of a priority to me as the classic Castlevanias, to be honest. But so I won't do them as often, most likely. But they're all going to get done eventually. Circle of the Moon I've actually already played, but I would like to replay it because I remember enjoying it. The other two on GBA, I haven't ever played either of them. I own them, but I have them on a double. I have them on a double cart, and I only discovered recently that my double cart of those games is actually a bootleg, which is unfortunate. But I mean, that's okay. I bought it a long time ago and didn't pay very much for it, so. As long as it functions, I'll live with it. But actually, those games I might actually play them on the Switch when I play them, because they put out that collection, and that has it has Dracula X in it. I'm thinking about buying that collection, but I'm really only buying it for Dracula X since I already have the other 3 games. Oh, shmoo. I was actually never really good at the classic Castlevania, though I've given them a good shot and got pretty far. I just don't like the nature of those games, where if you fall, it was all for naught. That can make things rough. I prefer the classic Castlevania games. But I like, I like platformers like that. I like hard games like that, where like you improve by mastering like the mechanics of the game and stuff. I'm less a fan of like this type of game where it feels like, like I don't really have to get good at anything because I can just go into my menu and just, pick the thing that has the biggest numbers. And like, I know there's more to it than that, and I'm oversimplifying it, but when you're not into these type of games, that's all it really feels like. It's like, I don't have to get good at the game, I just have to pick the thing with the best numbers. And I can buy a whole bunch of healing items and spam them whenever I'm in trouble. And like, it's really easy to be cheap. I mean, I'm cheap in the classic Castlevanias too. I got no problem spamming holy water at a boss all day, but I don't know. Isn't Dracula X just another port version of Rondo of Blood? I think Dracula X is kind of a remake of Rondo of Blood. Like it's a port, but from what I understand, it's the same but different. Like, I guess maybe you would compare it to sort of like kind of like maybe like Turtles in Time versus the Hyperstone Heist. How like they're kind of very similar games, but they're also not the same game. I think Rondo and Dracula X are a lot more similar than those two, but I still think the comparison applies based on what I've heard. I'm not the best source of information here. Any information you get from me should definitely be fact-checked. I actually like Castlevania 2 because of its grindy nature, and when Castlevania became its Metroid form of this game is when I really started liking them. Yeah, and I get that. I get why people like these kind of games and why they like them better than classic games. They do a different thing, so they're gonna appeal differently to different people. I guess that followed me into adulthood because during this stream I'm kind of grinding in Monster Hunter, which is a very grindy game by nature, and yep, you're right about big numbers equal win. You like Castlevania 2 more than the other two NES Castlevanias. Whoa. I don't feel so bad about saying how much I love Castlevania 64 anymore. Get these bones out of my life. I think there's got to be a save room around here soon, right? Thought I remember there being one around here in the right side up castle. And yet I'm not finding anywhere. I'm not fighting that guy. I know I've played a bit of Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2 is a difficult one because I don't think I've ever played the game all the way through. It's hard to tell though. I'm not 100% sure if I've played the game all the way through or if I've just watched other people play it all the way through. I want to do Castlevania 2 on stream, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I'm really scared to do Castlevania 2 on stream. Because I know it's very cryptic and confusing. And even though I've had, you know, some of its major secrets spoiled for me, I don't really know them in detail. So I'm still going to have trouble with them, and also, you know, there's the problem of the things that I don't know about, and I don't even know what I don't know. So it might, when I do it, I'm definitely going to have to do it at a time where I can go long into overtime for like a tremendous session. And I'm going to have to be like mentally prepared for a lot of wandering and agony. I don't like these bouncing bones, but I really like this enemy. I like that it's in the game. As much as I hate this enemy and what his bones are doing to me, I actually really like that this enemy exists. It gives me great motivation to use my sub-weapon, and yeah, I appreciate how challenging this enemy is, even though I hate him. I don't handle him very effectively at all. Okay, looks like I can go up over here. No, these spikes. Iron ball. Really? This is a dead end? Oh. Hang on. There's a door. There's a door just a couple inches below me. Really hope we find a save room sometime soon. Thought I was going to find one back there on the left, but I don't know where it went. Playing Aria of Sorrow on the Advanced Collection as I listen in and watch the stream. As for Castlevania 2, I suppose it has a lot of cryptic elements, but by the time it came out, because of Zelda 2 and NES Metroid, I was already used to that kind of game, finding secrets and figuring out where to go next. Yeah. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff too, but like, you really gotta be... You really have to be patient. I'm not I can be pretty obtuse sometimes, so when the things are as cryptic as those games tend to get, progress comes very slowly to me. I'm so happy we found a save room, by the way. It's what I always wanted. life max up. Nice. Ooh, and a secret wall. Don't mind if I do. What do we get? Diamond. Zelda 2 is definitely a cryptic game, but I don't think Zelda 2 is as cryptic as people make it out to be. The game actually gives you a lot more information than people give it credit for. Especially if you read the manual and you just keep in mind, read everything the characters say and take it seriously, because very, very little of the characters in the game, the NPCs actually give you really useful information in a lot of cases, and people... Like, I see people making fun of information that the characters give you in the game. When it's actually useful information. Like, the best example of that, I think, is the guy who says, "I am error." And, like, everyone laughs about that, and they're like, oh, that's, what a dumb thing for him to say. This is useless. This is useless dialogue. That's actually tremendously important dialogue, because later on in the game you get stuck and a character basically tells you to go talk to Error. He's the one who can tell you how to make progress. And so you need to know that guy's name is Error, because you got to talk to him later and he says a different thing. And he tells you where a secret passageway is hidden. So, like, the game is a lot more useful than people give it, it helps you out a lot more than people give it credit for. Zelda 2 gave a lot more hints than the original Zelda did. It did. The original Zelda is, like, most of the secrets are discoverable only by trial and error. Just, bomb every wall, burn every bush. So yeah, Zelda 2 gives you a lot more help than people think. I also think that the decision that the designers of Zelda 2 made to send you back to the palace every time you game over, I don't think that's punishment, and I don't think that's the designers being cruel. I actually think the developers are trying to help you by doing that. Because in the manual, they make a point to tell you if you're having trouble making progress in an area, it might be too hard for you. So make sure that you explore other areas. Basically, if you're having a hard time in one area, as a summary of what they say to you. And I think that they made the decision to send you back to the palace every time you game over to motivate players to explore different areas and to prevent players from getting stuck in an area that's too hard and just throwing themselves against the wall again and again and again uselessly. Like, I think that choice is actually a mercy. And it's because, one, they give you that piece of advice in the manual, and two, they don't send you back to the starting palace from the final temple. And I think that's the strongest piece of evidence that was their thought process, because if they were doing it just to punish you and draw out the game, why is the final temple an exception? If they're doing it because they don't want you to get stuck, it makes sense that the final temple would be an exception, because by the time you make it there is nowhere else to explore. So, like, they don't have to be worried about you being trapped in a part of the game that's too hard for you, because you're not going to make it there unless you're not going to get there unless you've explored everywhere else, and you're ready for it. Peanuts. I thought I was going to get a save room, and all I got is peanuts. So, yeah, Zelda 2 is great. Zelda 2 is better than people think. And the things that people complain about are not actually good complaints. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, that was, I remember now. That other room was like the corrupt save room that took us into a memory or something. That was the evil save room that deletes your data. It's kind of weird that it's nothing on in the upside down version of the castle, but I mean, at least we get some peanuts. It's actually a good point. Game over and start back at the North Castle could have been intended to help encourage further exploration, or maybe even raising another level or two. Yeah, I think that was a. I think that's what they were thinking. Again, if everywhere in the game, if a game over always sent you back to the castle, to the starting palace, then I would be on the people's side. And I would say, yeah, the developers were just being cruel. But since that isn't actually the case, yeah, I think that decision's actually a mercy. It still can be very annoying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily saying I like being sent back to the palace, but I understand. But I think I understand why they did it, and I don't think it was ill-intentioned. Look at look at this cluster of save rooms. There are 3 save rooms, and they're just like a room or two away from each other. Like, the rooms are big, so it looks like they're far apart, but they're not, because it's just a room or two dividing them, and they're all empty. Why are there so many save rooms? Why are there so many save rooms so close together with nothing in between them? I don't know, I've been doing a very good job of checking the wall for secrets. I should probably work harder at that. That little guy is tough. People. Finally. That enemy was one of the hardest enemies in the game. I don't remember exactly, but I think also going back to Zelda 2, I think there's also something in the manual that tells you about searching houses that are empty. I don't remember exactly how it's worded, but like finding the mirror under the table. I think the manual gives away that that's something that can happen. You know, not explicitly, but by telling you that you can search empty houses. I'd have to look through it again though to be sure that I'm right about that. I think there are 2 spots where you have to search an empty house in Zelda 2. I feel like there's a mirror under a table, but I think there's something on a wall too at one point. It's been a good while since I played it, so it's a little fuzzy. Alright, we've successfully gone in a complete circle. You know, the hollow clinking sound of the bones is a really good sound. Is this somewhere I can stand? It is. Oh, secret passageway, huh? Alright, we'll come back to that. I want to peek in this door first. Oh. Hey, Alucard, stop hitting yourself. Oh no, that was me. I got turned to stone. I misunderstood that situation. Difficult to eat. I like that description. Leave me alone, I'm trying to spam potions. Could you please, just for a moment, stop? Why is he... Why is he like this? Why can he hit me when I'm missed? I thought I was supposed to be invincible as the mist. Oh, we're not gonna win. I think I made a bad decision in which weapon I replaced with a potion. Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young. Alas. $138.3%. Wouldn't it be mind-blowing? Wouldn't it be mind-blowing if we got all the way through the upside-down castle and it turned out there was a third castle that was, like, tipped on its side and we had to go through the game again? I think that would really be a surprise. Okay, let's go up here this time. Mirror Alucard is pretty tough, so maybe we can find something. We'll find a weapon or something to protect us from him a little bit. Is it a button? Am I trying to press a button there? I don't know. Tipped on its side, exactly. sure hope I someday unlock the ability to travel through water without having my life drained. Force of Echo. I think that's gonna improve my bat attack, maybe? Force of Echo. Attack with radar waves. Yeah. How do I do that? There we go. Well, it's interesting. It's an interesting ability, if not a terribly useful one yet. I'm still pretty happy to have found it. I'm not happy about this never-ending cave troll battle. Go away. I don't know if it's worth it to try exploring in the water. I guess I'm gonna wait, since I don't have any... I don't have a whole lot of health items at the moment. Seem to be finding a lot of enemies that are too tough for me tonight. I ran into Malachi, and I ran into Alucard, and both of them have been giving me trouble. And I peeked into a couple of rooms and seen a guy that just looked too big and scary. I was afraid to even go in, so... The game is not making it easy to be bold tonight. Why is this one so much tougher? What? I'm almost dead. In fact, I might be dead right now. When this thing hits me. All of my potions. All of my potions wasted. Okay, don't go in there. Go to the save room. Wow, my max HP has increased a lot. It seems like just mere moments ago I was excited about having 333, and now I've got 408. It's almost a 30% increase. I feel like I'm yawning a lot, which is weird because I definitely don't feel like I should be tired, and I'm certainly not bored. So, I don't know why I can't stop yawning. Yuck, another one of these plants? I can't even get close. I can't even get close. is unacceptable. There's another one over there. I don't know that we're gonna survive this room, my friends. Survival is looking very unlikely, especially if I'm just gonna get juggled back and forth between two enemies. Did you see that? That was disgusting. I have no health. How are we supposed to get through here without just... Oh, the peanut is useless. Difficult to eat. Try impossible to eat. That should have given us more health. There were three dishes there. It said so in the description. I really don't like the way that use items work in this game. I don't like that you have to unequip a weapon to use them. Not the food items, anyway. Like, you should just be able to eat the food from the menu. I guess it does make the combat more interesting, since you can't just spam the food from the pause menu, but it's like having to consume it in real time. It's actually nice, but having to unequip your weapon to do it is not. Those rocks. Nope. I should use the meal ticket. I never use these. Maybe we'll get something good. You don't instantly consume them. New York style pizza. All right. Okay. Well, the meal ticket is a strange item indeed. Summon a skeleton ally. That sounds good. Claymore. It's a two-handed weapon, though. Yeah. This place seems very scary. I feel like I'm really close to a save room, but I'm also terrified, so we're gonna use a big potion. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Looks like there's a crack in the wall over here. Nope. It's just an illusion. I think that bird skeleton was a boss earlier in the game. Oh, thank goodness. Moonrod. These guys actually don't seem to do a whole lot of damage to me, which is good. You know, I don't want to be damaged. I don't know. I guess I was thinking about like if it would be profitable to grind them up. This guy, I think this guy was a boss before. Been demoted to regular enemy. I guess there should be some penalty for being defeated. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to fight this guy.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness!
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Whoa. Oh, those skulls are rad. I don't like what they're doing to me, but you gotta appreciate the style. Okay, I need to use my other potion, I think. Hey, we got him. No, we didn't get him. No. Why do you have to have a second form? Frown, how do you like your eggs cooked? It depends. I have them different ways when I'm in different moods, I guess. Lately, scrambled is my go-to. I'm not especially good at cooking eggs, though. I imagine as a pro chef, you would be very disappointed in my egg cooking. It seems like whenever I see a chef make scrambled eggs on TV or something, like they make them really like soft and mushy and like kind of barely cooked. And when I make scrambled eggs, I cook them until they're not soft anymore. Like I cook them until they're not liquidy anymore. And like I make them, I tend to make them with like really big curds. You do the same? Well, then I feel like I'm in good company. I like to eat them on... I usually just eat them on toast. That's the way they're good. Cook eggs a little longer than they should be cooked. Excellent. I feel much better about my eggs now. So, I don't know. Were we close on the death fight? Do I try it again? I guess I'll try to fight death one more time. I don't know how much, I don't know how tough his second form really is. It looked like the attack of his second form might be dodgeable. If he only has that one attack, then might not be so bad. Maybe I should farm some hearts though. Maybe we'll do that. Oh no, I lost my axe. No! Ah, I just wasted my potion. Ah! I can't live like this. What have I done? What have I done? Alright, well, we're not going to fight death now, because I don't have any potions. We'll come back. He's not going anywhere. I like hard-boiled eggs too. I don't really enjoy eating hard-boiled eggs as much, but I like them because they're, you know, they're portable. I find it convenient to be able to pack an egg in my lunch sometimes. Bat pentagram. Well, I tried to go through the water. It was too tough for me. Where this is. Seems kind of familiar. Oh, I think I know where this is. I think this is right at the beginning of the game, right? Yeah. I remember this rock. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to go that way anymore. I'm scared of that direction now. I just want to find a save room, please. I want to not find this plant everywhere I go. I want to not find this plant everywhere I go. What in the world is happening to me? Oh. Nowhere is safe. Now I gotta fight two of them if I want to go back through there. This game is hard. My numbers aren't high enough. Did I get anything good? 3-layer ice cream. Looks delicious. The food items in this game are actually kind of obnoxious. They give you so little health. There's so many different ones for no reason. Like, these should just all be potions. And it could be less generous with them. That would be fine. But, like, this is tedious. Doesn't seem to be any difference between any of the foods. I guess they affect my stats a little bit, but I don't know. I don't like the food. I think the food is pointless. It makes the game more tedious is all it really does. Nova Skeleton is OP. So something I don't know is whether or not I can teleport between the two different castles. I guess I should find that out. I doubt I can. Alright, well. I'm going back to the library.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested
Fortunately,
in
I don't
this.
think I have very much money. Yeah, I'm pretty...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Spending
you.
all my money on potions.
Farewell for now.
Can I make it to that save room there without dying? I feel like the enemies in this area can't be that bad, right? Just missed our way past. My cheapness knows no bounds. An enemy actually dropped a potion. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, have I? That's amazing. I mean, certainly it's happened, and I've just never noticed it. Hey, Derek Ocean, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope your weekend's been good. We're doing a great big chunk of Symphony of the Night tonight. Actually, while I think about that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity to split the recording here to keep my file size kind of manageable. So, we're going to end this chunk in 3, 2, 1...